In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about whether you should set up an LLC as a freelancer. So you probably clicked on this video because you are a freelancer and you want to learn a little bit more about whether an LLC is right for you. Hey, my name is Andrew. I'm from LLC Law, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without dealing with the complicated legal forms. Our done-for-you service is backed by over 2,050 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. I am a recent law school graduate. I recently took the bar and now I'm awaiting my results. And in the meantime, I'm helping entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses too. So the question is, should I form an LLC as a freelancer? Given the benefits an LLC can provide you as a freelancer and the minimal resources required to set up and maintain an LLC, there are some very good reasons to consider the LLC model for your freelancing business. LLCs protect your personal assets. The name itself describes the LLC's biggest advantage to you as a freelancer. LLCs limit your personal liability. Here's why this is so important. When you began freelancing without any formal business structure in place, the government treats your business as an extension of yourself. That means that you are fully responsible for paying your freelance business taxes on your personal tax return. This is the easiest way to get going, but you do open yourself up to risk. For example, you run into any legal trouble. Your personal property is at risk. This includes, but is certainly not limited to, personal and jointly owned assets like your car, your home, or other real estate. An investment portfolio, these are some examples. In other words, these assets are at risk even though they are not associated with your freelance activity. An LLC puts up a wall of protection between your personal assets and liability your freelancing business might face. Generally speaking, LLCs offer the same level of protection for company owners as the more traditional corporation model. However, the requirements of setting up and maintaining an LLC don't come close to those required in a corporation. LLCs are simple and straightforward to set up and inexpensive to maintain. The biggest deterrent for a freelancer, or any business owner for that matter, to formally set up a corporation is the cost and operational burden. Corporations are expensive. They require initial and quarterly filings with the government. They require board and shareholder meetings. They trigger both corporate taxes and payout level taxes. They require record-keeping company minutes, bylaws, the list goes on. Setting up a corporation for a single freelancer seems difficult to justify, but here's why an LLC makes perfect sense. When you form your LLC, you file your articles of organization, or your state's equivalent, with the government, and that's about it. The fee to submit your articles of organization is nominal. It differs by state. You will most likely create an operating agreement to set the basic rules for how your freelancing business will be governed. Things like distribution rules, voting rights, and new owners. In many states, however, you don't actually have to file it. Corporations have a reputation for being expensive, and rightly so. LLCs, on the other hand, offer many of the same benefits at a much lower cost. LLCs offer flexible tax benefits. Since the LLC has been in existence for quite some time, you may be familiar with its personal protection, low cost, and ease of operation. While these are great benefits to you as a freelancer, they don't do the LLC the justice it deserves. The LLC's flexibility allows you to mix and match benefits from various business forms into a custom bundle that suits your needs. And a good example of flexibility is tax treatment. When you initially set up your LLC, you will elect one of two forms of taxation. The first one is pass-through taxation. Your freelance business earnings will be taxed like a partnership. In other words, the business itself won't pay any taxes. Rather, the taxes are passed through to you as a business owner and paid on your personal tax return. And the second one is corporate taxation, sometimes referred to as double taxation. Your freelance business will pay the corporate tax rate, but you will also personally pay taxes on any wages or distributions made to you as an employee and or owner of the LLC. LLCs actually allow you to mix corporate and partnership tax structures to take advantage of perks from both models. For instance, assuming your business meets all the requirements for S Corp status, if you are a single member freelancer business, you most likely meet this. You can actually elect to be taxed as a corporation and then an S corporation. This provides a tax benefit mix of corporate and partnership tax. In the end, you bypass the initial corporate tax, but only pay capital gains rates on the pass-through tax at the personal level. This tax structure arrives while still only having to meet the LLC requirements from a reporting standpoint, a perfect mix of ease and tax beneficial treatment. Now, while LLC rules are generally broad and flexible, the number one place to misstep is with taxes. As mentioned earlier, you have the flexibility to mix corporate and partnership tax models within an LLC structure. The guiding principle is know the tax structure you have elected and pay your taxes accordingly. If you have any doubt, seek an expert's advice. To sum it all up, as a freelancer, it is recommended that you set up an LLC. An LLC will provide you with the main benefit, which is personal liability protection. It'll also provide you with a tax benefit. It will also provide you with tax benefits, and LLCs are easy and straightforward to operate. As a freelancer, you work with all kinds of people from all around the world, and it's important that you take the right steps to protect yourself and your personal assets. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about in today's video, click the link in the description box below to schedule your free consultation with a trained expert who can help you determine whether an LLC is right for your freelance business. And if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise.